Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you tuning into our live stream are our only listeners as of now. The radio station back in Parsons, KLKC, is having a couple problems right now, but hopefully they get that figured out. Meanwhile, I'm Jack Leake, and I'm alongside Dakota Payne tonight. We are stationed in Field Kinley High School in Coffeyville, Kansas, home of the Golden Tornado, as our girls' game is just under 4 minutes away from tip-off here. And Dakota, it should be a similar game. I mean, these girls played last night against Parsons. So they're fresh off of a game. I know that a lot of the starters got some rest, as we got some really good minutes from some players who generally don't play that much. Ashante Smith being one of those players. I believe Jasmine Perez is still out for tonight. Oh, no, she suited up. Jasmine Perez has suited up for tonight, so that's a big impact on both ends of the court, as is all these girls. But this should be a similar game.
Yeah.
Because Coffeyville is kind of like Parsons.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there, Jack. I mean, we saw them come off a good win last night. And like we predicted, they were going to be knocking the rust off a little bit after that long break. But I think we saw in the second half they were starting to settle in and play a little better. And I'd say tonight's game is going to be a little bit cleaner, maybe both ways. And like you said, Jasmine's back now. But last night we really got a display of the depth of our team, more than ever. So
yeah, we
I
did.
think it'll be a good game to watch.
Yeah, I'm just looking back at last night's scoring. Last night, Madison Branham had 20 points and 4 3-pointers. And, some people may say, well, she was hot last night, so she might not be tonight. You can't say that
Not
with
with
Madison
Maddie
Branham.
Brannon. She's going to be hot again tonight if she's shooting the ball.
No, you cannot say that. Ashante Smith had 9 points, all came in the first half. Great minutes by Ashante. Even hit a 3 from the corner.
Yeah, and that was good to see coming up off the bench. And we didn't see her as much in the second half, so that may be why she didn't get any points up there too. So.
Right. Yeah, we saw good minutes from all these girls. Only one player in double digits, obviously Madison Brannon. But like I was saying earlier, the defense was great. We played good on both ends of the court, but the defense, I would say, was better than our offense. The ball pressure, the one-on-one, man-to-man ball pressure just made it to where Parsons could not do anything that they wanted to do. And I'm thinking, even if they just played last night, they're going to be fresh and ready to get up in Coffeyville's grill as well.
Yeah, I'd agree. They have so much depth on the bench that none of them are going to be too worn out from that game last night. And, like you were talking about the ball pressure, the number of takeaways that these Grizzlies create is a key to their scoring in this game. And I think it'll be just the same as last night. They're going to create that number of takeaways, and they're going to get a good percentage of points off those takeaways.
We are a minute and 30 seconds away from tip-off, and I just got word from the radio station that everything is good to go back in Parsons at KLKC headquarters. So we're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be back on both platforms.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you,
we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this,
there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
Hello? Okay, we are limping our way through tonight is the broadcast crew. We're trying to figure things out at the station. They're still having a few difficulties back there, but regardless, if you're hearing this, you obviously have a way to watch the game because you're on our live stream. Starting tonight for Labette County, well, it'll be a minute. I can't really see him right now. But starting for Coffeyville will be number 2, Kylie Spear, number 5, Kylie Flores, number 21, Nevaeh Mason, number 22, Mackenzie Mecomb, thank you, and number 34, Addison Peck. And for Labette County, Dakota, it'll be, help me out, we're really high up here. It'll be Carson Stewart, Lauren Forbes, Madison Brannon, Elsie Sorrell, and Anna Dean. So 5 familiar foes there. They tore it up last night.
All 4 juniors and 1 senior out there.
Yeah, we're going to see 4 more of those faces next year. That's a good point, Dakota. It's going to be a great rest of the season this season, as is a good one next year. Carson Stewart with the basketball for Labette County as they maintain possession of the ball first. Here's Brannon in the corner. That's her favorite shot. She'll take it, and she'll hit it. Madison Brannon for 3 in the corner, giving Labette County an early 3-0 lead over the Golden Tornado here in Field Kinley High School. It'll be Coffeyville basketball. Here's an intercepted pass by Lauren Forbes. Can she go coast to coast with the left hand? Yes, she can. 5-0 Labette County early here on the Golden Tornado. It'll be Golden Tornado basketball. Here's Mackenzie Mecomb on the deck, and she'll lose it. Anna Dean's going to come away with it for Labette County. Across the paint pass to Madison Brannon, who will back it out to the near corner, guarded here by Spear. Here's a pass tipped out of bounds, and it wasn't tipped. It was just thrown out of bounds. It'll be Coffeyville basketball.
Now, we've seen 2 steals already, one by Lauren and one by Carson. And I think you probably expect to see a lot more of that tonight. I think that's just the way the Grizzlies play, is that hard press
Yes,
defense.
it is. So far, this is a spitting image of the Parsons game. Just the scoring came a little bit earlier tonight than it did last night. Golden Tornado basketball. Here's Mecomb with it. Here's a 3 by Kylie Spear, and she'll bank it in. Who's to say that the bank has to close at 5, right, Dakota? A 3 by Kylie Spear is banked in, narrowing the Grizzly lead to 2. Here's Anna Dean under their own goal. Tries to throw it to Elsie Sorrell in the baseline. Throws it out of bounds into the Coffeyville bench. An early turnover in the game here for Labette County, which was uncharacteristic last night.
Yeah, we didn't see many turnovers, especially early. It was pretty clean,
right.
And that's the second we've seen tonight, so that's a little bit interesting.
Here is Spear, fresh off of a 3-pointer. She'll dribble, drive, and bounce pass it inside to Peck. She's working on Sorrell. She's blocked by Sorrell. Rebound, Madison Brannon. Here's a long pass to the corner, Lauren Forbes. She'll post up here, guarded by Mason. Now let's see Sorrell, top of the key, looking inside. Nice feed to Anna Dean, who lays it up and almost in, short. Anna had a great look there, but could not convert. Here is Spear walking it up for the Golden Tornado. Now right wing, here's Flores. Has it poked around by Lauren Forbes, but she maintains control. Looked like she carried. They're not going to call it. Here's Spear. Pump fakes on another 3. She'll hit a wide open Mecomb for 3. Short, no good. Nice shot there by Nevaeh.
Great box out by Carson. Great box
Yes,
out.
it was. It was kind of an awkward rebound off the miss. Here's a long pass to Anna Dean, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. It'll be on number 21, Nevaeh Mason. So Anna Dean will inbound the ball for Labette County. Labette County up 5-3 here. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. So if you're just joining us, you have not missed much of the game so far. Here's an entry feed to Madison Brannon, who puts it up, and she is fouled. So Madison Brannon will go to the line to shoot 2. I know Madison late in the game missed a couple free throws, and she had a little bit of frustration on her face, so we'll see if she has loosened up a bit from the charity stripe. As she does here, nothing but net on the first free throw. She has one to come. Grizzly lead is now 3. Brannon, second free throw is good. Nothing but nylon yet again. Who needs a rim? All Maddie Brannon needs is a net. It'll be Tornado basketball. Here's Spear, skip pass up ahead to Meekum. She's double teamed in the corner. That's the death zone. Lauren Forbes raises her left calf and is able to deflect it out of bounds.
That trap that we saw so many times last night is just going to be proved to be deadly again tonight.
Yes, it is. And I mean, obviously Coffeyville maybe didn't have a lot of time to look at film of our game last night because it happened last night, and they dribbled right into what we have come to call the death zone, the corner of the half-court line and out-of-bounds line. You do not want to go there on these Grizzlies. And we're going to have a jump ball here. Maddie Brannon grabbed it right as Nevaeh Mason had possession, and they called a jump ball, possession arrow giving it to the Golden Tornado. Here's Spear inbounding it. Here is Peck, right wing, deep right wing. Elsie Sorrell cuts off baseline as Peck tries to go there. Peck's back and Elsie down, however, shoots a running left-handed hook off the glass, no good. Nice look there from Peck. She's a senior leader for this Coffeyville team.
Great look through some good defense, too. Elsie wasn't giving her much.
Maddie Brannon wide open, left corner, good! Madison Brannon, 2 for 2 on the night from behind the arc. She has 6 points so far on the night, 6 of the Grizzly 10. Golden Tornado ball. Here's Spear running the point. She's dribbling into 2 defenders, but she'll throw over the top of them. Left wing now is Strickland. Strickland will have the ball poked away. Here comes Stewart, another turnover for Coffeyville. Elsie Searle skip passes it to the corner. Lauren Forbes looking across the paint. She'll hit Maddie Brannon, who puts it up and is fouled. Like I said, a spitting image is this game of last night's game. We see another example here of why that is true. The passing is unbelievable.
Yeah, we didn't see Maddie take many of those cutting layup shots last night, but she's good at them, so hopefully she'll get more into that tonight.
And her third free throw on the night. The first one of this pair is good. Nothing but net yet again. And we have another Tornado checking in. Addison Peck will have a seat, and in comes number, is that 32? Man, we're so high. Yes, it is. It's 32, Shantae Porter, as Maddie Brannon's second free throw is good. She has yet to hit the rim on a free throw tonight.
Number 11 also checked in for Coffeyville.
That's right, Dakota, good catch. Michaela Strickland checked in the game for the Golden Tornado. Here's a straight pass picked away by Anna Dean. Anna Dean on the other end, one-on-one. She'll lay it up and in. It's good to see Anna finish one of those layups, as she did miss one just a few seconds ago.
Get that confidence back up and get her to shoot that ball more.
Here is Spear trying to break the Grizzly half-court press. She can't do it, stolen away by Elsie Sorrell. She'll skip past it to Lauren Forbes, who gives it right back to a cutting Sorrell. Misses a shot, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. Elsie Sorrell gets her own offensive rebound. How many times have we seen that? We have a timeout, Coffeyville. It's 30 seconds. We'll take 30 here on KLKC. You're listening to Lady Grizzly Basketball.
Just like most of you, this year's been quite different at Wood Doolahary Insurance.
We learned to Zoom.
Daniel, what are you wearing?
Khakis. And we social distance.
But the one thing that didn't change, our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
And we're live here in Field Kinley High School in Coffeyville, Kansas. We finally got everything, hopefully you can hear me, on the radio situated back at KLKC headquarters in Parsons. Great work again by our studio manager, if you will, Amanda. It's a 18-3 Labette County lead, 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. And to kind of update our radio listeners, I'm Jack Leake. Alongside me tonight, again, is Dakota Payne, as we called the Parsons and our girls game last night. And we're right back at it again here with another big Grizzly lead here so far. But a nice running hook here by a Tornado, Nevaeh Mason, as she banks one home for 2, cutting the Grizzly lead to 13. Here's Carson Stewart now right wing. She'll dribble left side. She'll try to throw it across, and it's intercepted here by the Tornadoes. Here is Porter. She'll skip past it ahead. Now they'll slow things down with Spear. Spear, you can kind of tell, Dakota, is the main point guard for this Coffeyville team. She likes to man the ship on offense.
Yeah, I remember seeing her the past few years as we've watched, too, so she must have been on that squad for quite a while.
Here's a 3 that's good for Nevaeh Mason for the Golden Tornado, as they desperately need every point that they can get as of now, as the deficit was just earlier 15, and now it is just 10, and we have a Grizzly turnover. Here we have a carry on Carson Stewart. Checking into the game here, Dakota, is Jasmine Perez, who has not played for even longer than these other girls.
Yeah, just coming off of that COVID protocol, it's kind of interesting that we see. It's like we've had concussion protocol in the past, and now we see COVID protocol too, so just another thing to try and figure out.
Yeah, I'm sure she's excited to get back at it. She is electric to watch. She can take turnovers and turn them into points like you wouldn't believe. Here's a ball on the deck. Grizzlies will go after it. It's no other than Jasmine Perez creating the jump ball, and this time it'll be Labette County basketball. If somebody is listening on the radio, not the live stream, and you have my phone number, could you please text me just so I know that you are hearing what we're saying, because we're really not too sure how things are going back at the studio. Here's Labette County ball. A pass by Carson Stewart's picked away here by Spear. She's dribbling right side. Jasmine Perez will come up and guard her, as nobody knew who was guarding Spear there for a second on that possession. Here is a driving Floors, and she'll travel, as nice help defense there by Claire Carnahan. Dakota, if we have some radio listeners, could you quickly summarize kind of what we've seen tonight from the Grizzlies?
Yeah, it's been kind of a quick-paced game starting off early. The Grizzlies came out and scored, hit a couple threes. Madison Brandon is 100% with her free throws. And we've seen a little bit of action coming from the Coffeyville side, too, but they're just lagging behind just a little bit.
Just a little bit. It's kind of like the Parsons game last night, but Coffeyville able to score the ball a little bit more. Here's Claire Carnahan inside low block across the paint pass to Lauren Forbes, who puts it up and is fouled. So the Grizzlies doing a really, really good job of getting to that free throw line, and that can really deplete a team, not just by taking players out of the game because of foul trouble, but just simply it's demoralizing. Just, another foul, and they become frustrated. Lauren's first free throw is on its way, and it is good. Finds its way home, the bottom of the net. 2 more Tornadoes checking in. It'll be number 21, Nevaeh Mason, and number 22, Mackenzie Macomb. Lauren's second free throw is up and good. The Grizzlies have done a phenomenal job from the free throw line, as they are 5 of 6 on the night. 20-8 is the Grizzly lead. 62 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. Here is a driving. Did she just check in? Yeah, a driving Tegan Titus. So a new face for Coffeyville. Number 10, Tegan Titus, loses the ball out of bounds. Another turnover here for Coffeyville. And it'll be Grizzly basketball. Shelby Wilson checking into the game for Claire Carnahan. Here's Lauren Forbes driving left side, puts up a tough left-handed floater that'll be short, no good. And a rebound here, Nevaeh Mason, who's fouled by, I believe, Lauren Forbes, and they're going to get Lauren on that foul, as she was trying to just do a little bit too much rather than get back and set on defense, which I don't disagree with, because we can give teams a lot of fits by not getting back. We hang with them and keep them frustrated on this side of the court. 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's Coffeyville basketball. Can they chip away at this Grizzly lead? And we're going to have a pass that is tied up here. Lauren Forbes ties it up with Sydney Lynn Burnett, another Tornado checking in. This possession arrow will stay with Coffeyville.
I don't know about you, Jack, but I think Lauren Forbes is one of the best on that team at involving herself in those loose balls. And causing those jump balls and even takeaways in that situation.
Yeah, she's created probably 3. There's been probably 4 or 5 jump balls, and she's created the majority. If you're not holding it in a secure place, she'll grab it. Here's a floater by Spear, no good, but she's fouled from behind by Jasmine Perez, I believe. Yes, it is, who got beat and was struggling to catch up with a quick Spear and had to foul her in order to keep her from making a layup. Can Spear cut the lead to 10 for the Coffeyville? Her first shot is up and good. 20-9 Labette County. Here comes Carson Stewart. Sitting down is Jasmine Perez. Good minutes there by Jasmine. I'm sure Coach Snyder didn't want to just throw her in for 3 straight quarters. Kind of wanted to warm her up to playing again. Spear's second free throw is good. Grizzly lead is now 10. 4 team fouls for Coffeyville and 3 for Labette County. And we're not even to the second quarter, so a few fouls here. Here's a tip pass. It's intercepted here by Nevaeh Mason. And here comes Spear with Coffeyville again. They have a lot of momentum now here in the first quarter. Here's a pump fake 3 by Flores. She'll throw it inside, and a layup is good here by Shantae Porter. The Grizzly lead is now just 8. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. We saw a Maddie Brandon buzzer beater. What will we see here? We'll see a driving Stewart who puts up a layup and is fouled. So Carson Stewart, nice job there. The crowd was getting into it. The momentum had swung, and she stopped it by simply driving to the basket and giving herself 2 shots from the free throw line.
Great drive to create some points possibly late in that quarter right here.
Carson's first free throw is long, no good. 6.8 seconds it reads on the clock, so if she misses or makes this, Coffeyville's going to get a decent look at it before the end of the first quarter. As her free throw's long, no good. Offensive rebound. Anna Dean puts up a left-handed hook and gets it to go. Anna Dean with a huge offensive rebound as she snuck her way around Mason and put up a left-handed shot and got it to go. So at the end of one quarter, it'll be Labette County 22 and Coffeyville 12. We'll take 60 seconds here on KLKC. You're listening to Labette County Lady Grizzly Basketball.
If you want to help others, then join Labette Community College Dental Assistant Program to place yourself in a field with rewarding income potential, job growth, mobility, and a career that's ever-changing. Start today for an engaging career, which may serve as a starting point to become a hygienist or dentist. Earn a certificate in as little as 9 months or an associate's degree in dental assisting in as little as 2 years. Earn your dental assistant degree for as little as $119 per credit hour. Call today to find out more about this exciting program being offered at the LCC Cherokee Center near Pittsburgh.
Here in Coffeyville, Kansas, Grizzly lead is just 10. Coffeyville had the momentum, and then Anna Dean off of a Stewart missed free throw got the offensive rebound and put it back in for 2. Big shot there by Anna Dean. Here's a 3 by Maddie Brandon. In the meantime, short, no good. Offensive rebound will be tracked down by Elsie Sorrell, who sets up shop again for Labette County, throws it inside to Maddie Brandon, who misses a layup, gets her own rebound, goes back up, and is fouled. And she'll get 2 more shots from the free throw line. I believe she's 4 for 4 on the night, as she is. How many times do we say, shot no good, offensive rebound, put back, and she's fouled? This Grizzly team's amazing in offensive rebounds. As Maddie Brandon's first free throw is good.
Did you catch who the foul was on there on the Coffeyville team?
It should say up there it was on number 2. It was on Spear there, as Maddie Brandon's second free throw is true. 7:34 to go here in the first half. Grizzly leads 12. Coffeyville with the ball. Pass intercepted here by Carson Stewart. She's on the other end. Left-handed layup is good. Carson Stewart, nice and under control, under pressure on the fast break. And we have another timeout, Coffeyville, so we'll take another 30-second break here on KLKC.
It could happen any time or place. You feel a tickle in your face. You move your arm feels weak. The words won't come when you're trying to speak. Folks may think it's all a joke, but it ain't no joke, it's a stroke. Face, arm, speech time. That smells fast. Better call 911. At Stroke's first sign. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Act fast. On speech time. Act fast. On speech time. Act fast.
In an emergency, take me to Labette Health.
Thank you, Amanda. Thanks for getting us on air, by the way. You're working hard back there at the station, doing a lot more work than we are. It'll be Coffeyville basketball here, down 14 to a pretty solid Labette County basketball squad as Maddie Brandon steals it away right on cue. Here she is. Right-handed layup is good. One thing that I admire that you see sometimes, people panic after they get a steal. They get going too fast and miss the layup, as we see another steal here by Anna Dean, and Carson Stewart will come away with it for Labette County. Just steal after steal. I can't even get a filler sentence in, and we're already coming down the court for a transition layup.
And we talked about it before the game, too, that the steals, the takeaways, and the scoring off that was going to be key.
A three is good. Meanwhile, for Lauren Forbes, nice shot there by Lauren Forbes. As any three she hits is what some people would call a bonus, not because she's a bad three-point shooter, but because she doesn't generally shoot them. As Spear has the ball poked away from her by Anna Dean, Lauren Forbes is going to come away with it. 3 straight steals for Labette County. Lauren Forbes goes coast to coast, bounce pass to Elsie Sorrell, puts up an awkward shot, no good. Rebound Lauren Forbes, and the putback is in.
We sound like a broken record, Jack.
Yes, we do.
Putback after putback.
Hey, I could say those same two sentences all night long if it means these Labette County Grizzlies win. And a pass is intercepted here by Anna Dean. It was a straight pass there by Flores, and Anna Dean kind of loses it, but it was poked away by Coffeyville, so it'll stay with Labette County. This is some fast-paced play.
If I'm not wrong, that may be Anna's 3rd steal or takeaway in 3 consecutive drives by the Golden Tornadoes.
Yeah, and something that Anna's really good at is anticipating. A lot of times, girls will look, or in guys' games as well, will look where they're going to pass. And she's really good at reading their eyes and getting in the passing lanes.
It's like a cornerback in the NFL. She's watching the eyes of the quarterback and making that steal.
Yes, it is. And her brother's a D1 football player and played quarterback throughout his high school career. So imagine that she's good at anticipating. As we do have a 3-second call here on Labette County. So it'll be Coffeyville basketball. Here is Spear with the basketball. Now at the top of the key, here is Mason driving left side. She's not stopped, but Brandon blocks it. Brandon blocks a Mason layup here, and it'll be Shelby Wilson with the ball. Skip pass up ahead to Carson Stewart. In the corner is Claire Carnahan. As she was 1 for 1 from behind the arc last night was Claire. Here's a Grizzly turnover on the other end is Spear. Right-handed layup is up and good and one. As Maddie Brandon did foul Kylie Spear, as she did get the and one to go, and Brandon hits her fist on the mat on the door there underneath the goal.
You could understand her frustration. She had to chase her down the court and just try to make something happen.
Can Spear convert on the three-point play? Yes, she can. Nothing but net for Kylie Spear. She's having a pretty good game. She banked in a 3 early. How many points does she have, Dakota?
I have her added up for 8 points already in the game.
That's a pretty solid 8 points against a really good Grizzly defense for Kylie Spear for the Tornadoes. Here is Claire Carnahan just kind of throwing it, and Carson Stewart runs it down in the open court. She'll pick up her dribble, however, closely guarded by Flores, forced to throw it to Shelby Wilson in front of the Coffeyville bench. Here's Jasmine Perez squaring up for a long 2 in the corner, hits off the rim again, and falls out no good. Offensive rebound, Jasmine Perez, she's fouled. I guess you could call that an offensive rebound. It was kind of tipped around a little bit, but she corralled it in the end, and she's going to get 2 chances from the free throw line. Grizzly lead is 33-15 for those of you just joining us. We're in Coffeyville, Kansas. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Jasmine's first free throw is a little strong, no good. On the court for Labette County is Carnahan, Dean, Perez, Wilson, and Stewart. Perez's second free throw is up short, no good. Rebound track down here by Perez. She'll save it from going out of bounds and give it to Shelby Wilson. What a save off of the miss by Perez. Boy, it's easy to just put your head down and run back, but she recovers nicely. Here's Perez driving baseline. Nice feed to Shelby Wilson. She'll put up a 2 and get it to go. Jasmine Perez, man, misses 2 free throws, keeps her head up, stays in the game, tracks down her miss, and gets an assist to Shelby Wilson. Here's a pass intercepted by Anna Dean. And she's coming the other way. Here in the corner is Carson Stewart. Declines to shoot the three. Hits a cutting Carnahan. Long, no good. Offensive rebound, Perez. Layup, no good. Rebound, Carnahan. She's blocked, but she'll get a putback up and in. Man, this is wild.
4 offensive rebounds and attempts at a putback. I mean,
they're outworking
scoring.
Coffeyville.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that the Coffeyville radio announcer just said that we're outworking them. I mean, you can just see it. Here's Peck for three in the corner. Long, no good. Good-looking shot there by Addison Peck, however. Here's Carson Stewart skip passing it up ahead to Carnahan, who will settle in the corner, pick up her dribble. She's doubled, throws it underneath the tornado, and here's Anna Dean at the top of the key. Coffeyville's in kind of a matchup 2-3. It's kind of like a 1-4 zone a little bit. Here's Shelby Wilson here on the right side. Now in the corner is Stewart, pump faking, driving left side, puts up an awkward floater, long, no good. Offensive rebound, Dean re-squares her body, puts it up, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Coffeyville, however. It'll stay with Labette County. 3 new Grizzlies checking into the game. It'll be Smith, Pegues, and Sorrell. The other 2 that are still in the game as well is Perez and Wilson. Here's an inbounds play set for Wilson, who throws it inside to Smith, who lays it up and in. Beautiful play there by Coach Snyder. That was a well-drawn-up play.
Yeah, we saw Smith doing a lot last night for the game, and she came in off the bench, scored as soon as she gets in the game.
Yep, she's a part of why we say we're so deep. And it'll be Spear with the ball here, just now crossing the logo for Coffeyville. Now here right wing is Flores. Now left side, here's Mason. Now Spear in front of the Grizzly bench. Grizzlies are kind of in a 2-3 zone here themselves. Here's Flores now closely guarded by Perez. She's cut off by Pegues. And here is Spear, squares up for 3. Long, no good. Rebound tracked down, maybe. Yes, she'll get it, is Shelby Wilson. Almost steps out of bounds and then throws it out of bounds. Really nice trap there by herself in the corner was Flores. Checking into the game's Lauren Forbes. Checking out is Shelby Wilson. It'll be Coffeyville basketball fresh off the Grizzly turnover.
Yeah, Jack, we've seen these Coffeyville Golden Tornadoes struggling to get the ball inside just because of that Grizzlies defense, keeping them out on the perimeter and not giving them any chances to score from inside the arc.
Right, yeah, Grizzlies still with just 4 team fouls. So they're playing really clean, and a big reason of that is, like you said, they're keeping Coffeyville out of the paint. As we have a 5-second call, a timeout Coffeyville. I am going to try to pull up our ads here. Well, it's going to take me a second to find them, but whenever we come back here on KLKC, we will thank all of our sponsors who make all these games possible for us. We'll take 30 seconds here on KLKC.
I'm a patriot and a mechanic, which means I know the difference between a symbol and a tool. The American flag is a symbol of everything that I would die to defend. This is a tool. It says nothing about my politics. I wear it to protect the people that I love. We have a job to do, and this is the right tool for that job.
And we're back here in Coffeyville. Grizzly lead is 24. I'm working on pulling up our sponsors. There have been all kinds of technical difficulties, both here and back at the studio, so we'll get through this, and we will read off our sponsors here at the next break.
And just before the break, you mentioned the Golden Tornadoes 7 team fouls already, and the problem with that is that the Grizzlies are just over 65% on their free throw shots. So if they keep fouling like that, we're going to keep scoring off of it.
That's better than a lot of D1 men's basketball teams, at least from what I watch.
66% is nothing to scoff at for a high school basketball
That's pretty good,
team.
Especially for a team average, because sometimes teams will have a player who's great and then a player who just can't make one. But for a team to be 66s total is pretty good. Elsie Sorrell stepping out of bounds here for creating another Grizzly turnover. That's 2 in a row, I believe.
Yeah.
That's 2 Grizzly turnovers in a row. Lead still 24.
Yeah.
But as a team, you don't really want to see back-to-back turnovers. Here's Peck here, trapped by Smith and Perez. Pegues tries to get in the passing lane as Spear corrals it. Her pass is intercepted by Elsie Sorrell. She'll dish it up to Lauren Forbes. Our bigs are really good at finding guards. Here's Lauren Forbes. She'll square up from deep and short. No good. That looked really good from here. And Spear will come down with it for Coffeyville.
It's tough to tell from this angle where the shots are going to go. We're up so high tonight.
Yes, it is. We are up in the crow's nest here in Coffeyville. Here's Peck with the ball. Now right wing is Spear. Looking inside, pass tipped away by Elsie Sorrell. It'll stay with Coffeyville. 2 new Grizzlies checking into the game. It'll be Carson Stewart and Anna Dean replacing Lauren Forbes and Elsie Sorrell.
Yeah, and you were talking about free throw percentages of individuals, and we have Madison Brandon tonight, who is 6 for 6, 100% on free throws, and that's just a pretty good accomplishment for a high school basketball player.
Yes, it is.
Or any basketball player.
Yeah, that's great. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Inbounds pass goes to Spear. Now Peck right wing. Nice defense by Dean, but Peck will put up a long 3. Long, no good. Rebound here by Jasmine Perez, and Audrey Dewey checking in to the game here as she walks it up the court. Here's Perez now. Now Dewey in the left corner. Audrey Dewey's another one of those players that just creates the depth for this Grizzly team as she played great minutes last night against Parsons.
Yeah, and we've seen her come into a lot of games, and she has the ability to make plays. She's not scared to come out there and get it done.
And here's a 3 from Anna Dean that is short, but she follows it, gets her own rebound, and is fouled. So Anna Dean went ahead and shot an open 3, knew it was short, tracked it down, got it, and got fouled. So that'll be Coffeyville's 8th team foul. So Anna Dean will get a chance at 1-and-1 from the free throw line. Here come 3 new Tornadoes. It'll be number 20, Sydney Lynn Burnett, and number 10, Tegan Titus. And there's one more I'll find in a minute. Anna Dean's first free throw is good. On an 1-and-1, it's always good to get that first one to fall, because if you miss, you know you don't get a second one. Coming into the game here for the Grizzlies is Claire Carnahan. Checking out is Ashante Smith. And here comes Shelby Wilson, and sits down is Perez. Anna Dean's second free throw off the end. One is short, no good. Offensive rebound, Shelby Wilson. And she'll have it taken away here by Flores, as it was kind of never really in the possession of anybody, and Flores just came in and took it herself. Minute 15 to go here in the first half. Coffeyville basketball. Down by 25 here to Labette County. Here is Mecomb with the ball. She's looking across to the baseline. Short corner jumper is long, no good by Titus. Offensive rebound here by Claire Carnahan. And it'll be a foul on Coffeyville. So on the other end, Claire Carnahan's going to get a chance from the free throw line. As you mentioned earlier, Coffeyville in the bonus, and we're seeing the results of it here at the free throw line for Labette County. Claire's first free throw can break the ice and put the Grizzly lead back over 25, and she'll get it to go. 41-15. Claire Carnahan's second free throw to come. It is up, and it is in and out, no good. Hit the backside of the rim, then the front, and rattled out. It'll be Coffeyville ball, 55 seconds to go. Sydney Lynn Burnett with the ball now in the corner is Peck. Good defense here by Dean. Peck will try to drive left side, kicks it almost stolen, but is corralled by Mecomb. She'll drive, kick it to the right side, Flores. Now driving baseline is Mecomb. She's stopped here. Dean is going to create the jump ball. It's going to stay here with Coffeyville. Mecomb was driving and just kind of hit a brick wall in Carson Stewart, and then Dean comes in and just grabs the ball. Jump ball. I mean, that looked easy. Here's a stray inbounds pass here. Race down here. Nice hustle play there by Titus to save it. And a 3 here by Flores is in and out. No good. Rebound Dewey for Labette County. She'll give it to Wilson, who's closely guarded here, and forced to give it back to Dewey, who skips it up to Stewart. Now in the left corner is Carnahan. 22 seconds and counting to go in the first half. Here's Anna Dean now here almost at half court. Audrey Dewey, left wing, wide open, decides not to shoot the 3, as I totally agree. I just want one shot here, as a dribble bounces off of Dewey's knee, and she knew it, so it's going to be a backcourt violation. And Coffeyville will have 9 seconds to get a, hopefully, in their eyes, a good look up here on these Grizzlies, as they need something to take into the locker room. It will be Flores inbounding the ball here for Coffeyville. She'll hit Spear. 6 seconds to go. Here's Spear working on Stewart. 3 seconds to go. Nice crossover by Spear. Left-handed floater, short, no good, but they're going to call a blocking foul. A blocking foul. If anything, that was just like hand-to-hand contact.
it was almost like the ref had to take a second and figure out what he was going to call there.
Yeah, it was. He kind of hesitated. It was like, I'll go block. But he's a lot closer than we are, obviously, because we're about 100 feet away. Spear's first free throw is in. Spear done a nice job tonight. Dakota, we'll see if she can get this second one to go that I think should put her in double digits.
Yeah, yes.
Spear with 9 points on the night. Here comes a second free throw. It is up and hits the front of the rim short, no good. And the Grizzlies are not going to get a shot up. I hit Kylie Spear with the announcer jinx there. I apologize, Kylie. But it'll be halftime. Labette County 41, Coffeyville 16. It'll be a 10-minute halftime, so we'll take a 3-minute break and hit you with some halftime stats and our sponsors for tonight's game. Here on KLKC, you're listening to Grizzly Basketball.
Hi, this is Brian at Bowen Pharmacy, and we are so excited to have this new compounding lab that we have created and designed to help you choose the different kind of medications that you might need. In here we do compounding, custom medications for you. We could do bioidentical hormones, so that's testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. We could do DHEA. We could do any of those medications to help you level out those hormones to help you stay healthy and better. We could do troches. We could do capsules, we can even do rapidly dissolved tablets, all right here at Bowen Pharmacy in Parsons, Kansas. We even have great diaper rash cream that will help your baby heal and be better and safer in the long run. Once again, we're always thankful that you choose Bowen Pharmacy to be your local provider and to make you better and to help you stay healthier and live longer. Thank you and enjoy the day.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you,
we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this,
there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
Thank you, Amanda. That was beautiful. So we're going to have Dakota Payne read off our halftime stats. For those of you just joining us, it'll be Grizzlies 41, Coffeyville 16. Dakota, the Grizzlies dominated again. Do you have some halftime stats for us?
Yeah, I do. I have Madison Brannon with 14 points on the night, Carson Stewart with 2, Anna Dean with 3, Lauren Forbes with 9, Elsie Sorrell with 4, Claire Carnahan with 3, Ashante Smith with 2, and Shelby Wilson with 2. And Madison Brannon is 100% on her free throws tonight with 14 points in the first half, which is one more than last night. So a good first half all around and a great first half for Madison Brannon.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, and I don't expect any less from these Grizzly girls. The scoring is always incredibly balanced, and then there's always that one player who's just a smidge higher than the others, and tonight that's Madison Brandon. She's, like you said, hasn't missed a free throw and made 2 threes. So that kind of elevated her scoring totals over her teammates just a little bit. But that's one thing about this Grizzly team. They don't care. They don't care who scores. They just care about winning, and that's what I love about this Grizzly team. Do you have any totals for our Golden Tornado competitors tonight?
Yeah, on the Coffeyville side, we have Mason with 5 points, Peck with 2 points, and Spear with 9 points. So they're not as spread out. There's not as many scorers, but they've still been able to put some points on the board, and they're not out of it by any means. It's going to be a good second half.
Yes, it is, and we would like to thank our sponsors for making tonight's game possible. Tonight's broadcast is powered by Labette Health and Bartlett Co-op. Other sponsors include Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Labette Health, Labette Bank, Woodworth Community Services, Herman Lumber, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Bartlett Co-op, Commercial Bank, Labette County Mental Health Services, Nodine Legal, Tank Connection, USD 506, Wood Doolahary Insurance and Real Estate, Community National Bank, The Corner Store of Altamont, Thomas Implement of Altamont, Farm Bureau Agent Kendall Hall, and MJ's Burger House. And for those of you who are not watching and just listening, you do have the option to watch. We do have a video stream that is being run tonight, as is every night, by Noah Meyer. He is the man, the myth, and the legend. All 3 in one package. Noah Meyer, you're a good man. Our video stream sponsors include Labette Health, Bowen Pharmacy, Labette Community College, and Wood Doolahary Insurance and Real Estate. And make sure you stay tuned for our post-game show after the game is over, brought to you by Bowen Pharmacy. Dakota, I'm going to bring you back in here. This game is pretty darn similar to the one that we saw last night back in Altamont against the Parsons Vikings, in the sense of, obviously the scoring margin, we're up by quite a bit. But the ball pressure, the defensive efforts, you would not be able to tell that these Grizzlies are fresh off of a game because they don't look tired at all.
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure that's a great deal due to Coach Snyder's coaching and the way she treats them in practice. You know, she's conditioned them for this, and I know they run hard in practice. They're prepared to run 2 nights in a row, going hard in games. And, you know, like you said, the scoring gap is pretty big, and we saw that happen early. The Grizzlies took an early lead, and we talked about it some last night with the Grizzlies' defensive ability. When they get that lead, it's hard for the other team to close that gap because of their ability to keep them down on the scoreboard.
That's a great point. That's a great point. And we're watching our boys warm up, as well as Coffeyville boys out here shooting a little bit, as their game will be coming here before long. While we have a couple minutes, we can just touch a little bit on the boys' matchup. We'll get deeper into it later, but I think it's going to be a great game. Last year here in Coffeyville, whenever our boys played, it was a great game. I mean, it was close all the way through. But I don't think it's going to be any different tonight. But they did look really, really sloppy against Pittsburgh last week. So it's going to be interesting to see how they rebound off of that really sloppy, uncharacteristic game against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, sometimes coming off a game like that, I know Coach is going to be in their ears whenever they get done with that game and at practice.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to clean things up a lot, come in with a little bit of vengeance, and they're both going to want this win bad. But I expect to see the Grizzlies play a lot cleaner of a game, and I'm looking forward to see how Eli Heston plays around the outside.
Right, yeah, Eli didn't have too hot of a game against Pittsburgh. I'm going to look and see what he scored. Eli Heston just scored 5 points against Pittsburgh, just 1 3-pointer on the night that came in the third quarter. Alex Meister was our leading scorer with 3 3-pointers and 11 points, but all those came in the first half, so the scoring was bone dry for Labette County against Pittsburgh. And I say that not thinking it's going to happen again, because whenever Eli Heston has a cold game, watch out.
I agree
something's
with you.
coming.
And Heston's such a talented player. I don't want to sound cheesy, but if he's across the half-court line, he's almost in easy three-point
You're
range
100% correct.
He's confident all the way out there, and that's the key to it. It's not that he just can shoot it, but he's confident and he will shoot it. So I think we're going to see a lot of that tonight. He's going to come in wanting points.
I totally agree. We're about 1 minute and 3 seconds left here in our halftime show. It's 41-16 Labette County. We're just under 60 seconds. We'll take a 30-second break here on KLKC. It'll be Grizzly basketball coming out of the gate here in the third quarter to open things up. Here's Lauren Forbes, decides not to shoot the wide open deep three. Here's Carson Stewart on a swing pass from Anna Dean for three, short, no good. Rebound tracked down here by Mason.
Yeah, it was neat to see Lauren elect not to shoot that. She has 1 3 on the night, so I thought maybe she'd be feeling like taking it again.
It was pretty deep, so I mean I can understand why she didn't. Here's a three by Spear on the other end that's nothing but net. Nice shot here by Kylie Spear, who breaks the ice and is now double digits on the night at 12 points. Inside pass here to Anna Dean from Lauren Forbes on the other end for two. I could barely even blink, and Anna's down there making a layup. I mean, this team is
quick,
just crazy.
It was a good, solid, smart post play. She caught the ball and backed into him. Made the shot easier for herself.
Here's Spear with the ball. Grizzlies now still in the 2-3 zone, picked away here by Stewart. She's on the other end. Bounce pass across the paint to Forbes, who lays it up and misses, but she's fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Coach Snyder pulls Carson Stewart to the side and has a word with her.
Now if Lauren makes this will push her into double digits for the night.
We'll see if the announcer jinx stays hidden. Lauren Forbes' first free throw's off the mark, no good. Dakota.
Shouldn't have said it. I'm feeling a little bad now.
She'll make it. She's going to make it. Lauren Forbes is a really good free throw shooter. She's going to make this free throw. Lauren's second attempt is up, and it is, oh my goodness, hung on the rim. No good. Offensive rebound. Anna Dean gets a putback up and in.
2 offensive rebounds by Anna Dean.
Yeah,
she rebounded herself.
Yes, she did. She missed the first one and got it back. And here's a steal almost by Anna Dean here as she's working on Flores, and she'll come away with it. She picks it up off of the deck. She'll throw it across the paint to Stewart, but she traveled before she threw it. So Anna Dean got caught traveling, but you cannot get upset at her after what she just did, as she has about 6 other times tonight.
Yeah, she's created a lot of takeaways, and you're going to score on some and you're not going to score on the others. But if you can create a takeaway, that's always a good thing.
Here is Mason with the ball, now Spear, or Meekum rather. Now kicks it to the corner. Here is Flores in the death zone. Forbes and Dean have her trapped. She'll throw it away, and it'll roll out of bounds. It'll be Labette County basketball, says the referee. As there was question whether or not we tipped it before it went out of bounds, but we did not. We see the death zone strike again. Here is Forbes walking it up. Now she'll hit Stewart on the right wing. Now top of the keys on Dean. She could have shot the three, but didn't. She'll find her friend Maddie Brandon wide open in the corner for three. Long, no good. Offensive rebound is attempted by Stewart, but it is unsuccessful. Poked out of bounds. Coffeyville basketball. Here is Meekum. Now Spear walking it up for Coffeyville. How'd you like to be one of those guards looking at that black wall the Grizzlies have on their black road uniforms with red trim? There's like 3-4 Grizzlies at half court just creating like a wall, and Coffeyville has to basically run through it. And we're going to have a foul here on Labette County. It'll still be Coffeyville basketball. The Grizzlies are going to drop back into what looks like a 3-2 zone. Yes, it is. And here is Flores with the ball.
We saw them last night get into a 2-1-2 zone, but it lasted one play before they switched back to man.
Yeah, they do show teams a lot of different defensive stances. You're right.
And Snyder's not not slow to pull the trigger to change up the defense if she needs to.
No, she's not. Here's a pass stolen away here by Carson Stewart. A quick pass on the other end from Brandon to Dean, who lays it in for two for Labette County. I don't even know if we dribbled once on that possession. Just caught, turn, pass, and score. Coffeyville basketball. Here's Spear. Now a long pass. There they go. They threw it over the top of the press. Now a three here by Meekum is left. No good. Rebound on Dean. So Coffeyville kind of figured it out. We can throw over this wall of Grizzlies. Here's Elsie Squirrel. Pass across the paint to Madison Brandon, who shoots it with the left hand and in. Here is Flores with the basketball. Now kicks it back to Spear inside the Grizzly paint on the other end of the court. Now here comes Spear crossing half court. She'll try and hit Flores, and she will. Here comes Flores. Nobody's cutting her off. Brandon will try. Now she'll have to kick it to the left side. Here's Meekum. Now working it around the top of the key. Here left wing is Meekum. Now corner three is Flores. It's good. Nice shot there by Kylie Flores. 49-22, Labette County. 5 minutes and counting to go in the third quarter. Here's Anna Dean in the left corner. Now right wing Carson Stewart squares up 4-3. Short, no good. Almost got the friendly roll, but not quite. Grizzlies will drop back into their, well, no, they're going to trap her. They're going to try, and Anna Dean's going to make her step out of bounds. Just whenever you think, okay, They're going to drop back into their man-to-man, their zone. Anna Dean and Lauren Forbes gang up on Flores and put a foot on the baseline and make her step out.
Yeah, last night in the Parsons game, we saw late in the third quarter and early in the fourth quarter, the Grizzlies kind of slowed down and started playing just a time offense, trying to run out time on the clock and stop taking those shots. Do you expect to see that tonight, kind of the same situation?
I do. Maybe not yet, as we see a three here by Madison Brandon in the corner, short, no good. Rebound, Spear. I do think we will see that, Dakota. Maybe not until the fourth quarter. However, here's Coffeyville. Almost traveled was Flores, but they're not going to call it. And it'll almost be stolen away by Perez. Hitting the deck is Wilson and Burnett. And we're going to get a jump ball possession arrow, Coffeyville. So it'll be Coffeyville basketball. Inbounding it right in front of the scoring table is Spear. Well, they're going to switch a little bit. Flores is going to inbounds it for the Golden Tornado. Here's Spear running the point now for Labette County. Picked up at half court by Perez. And she'll have her pocket picked here by Perez. Working on Spear. Left-handed layup is long, no good. Got a little ahead of herself there, but a phenomenal steal there by Jasmine Perez. She's chasing down Spear. Tries to get a hand in there as she was trying to catch up to Spear, and they're going to call a foul. So Perez was kind of a little frustrated over her missed layup after a great steal, and then tried to track down Spear and fouled her.
Yeah, and Spear has really good ball handling skills too, so that was a great steal by Jasmine. And, you know, she didn't come up with the layup, but that just happens sometimes.
Here's Mason forcing up a layup, no good, but she's fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot two and try and chip away at this huge, intimidating Grizzly lead. As it is now 27. It was on 54, Elsie. As Mason's first free throw is up and no good. Mason's second free throw is to come. She'll dribble once, cock it back. She is left-handed. Long, no good. Rebound tracked down here by Flores. Nice rebound there by Kylie Flores, and we're going to get another foul on the post-entry pass on Labette County, and it's going to be on number 12, Lauren Forbes. That was kind of a touchy call there, as the Grizzlies now have 4 team fouls in the second half. Coffeyville with just 1.
It's almost a mirror reflection of what we saw first half, with the Grizzlies fouls being where the Coffeyville foul was last time.
You're right. Here's a steal here by Jasmine Perez as she picked away a pass on the inside that was intended for Porter, and here comes a cutting Carnahan left-handed layup, no good. Offensive rebound, Sorrell. Her attempt is no good. Rebound, Porter. She'll hand it off to Spear, who skips it up the court to Flores. Flores guarded here by Carnahan. Now here's Burnett at the top of the key. Now left wing is Mason. She's dribbling on Lauren Forbes. Nice help defense by Elsie Soar, creating a bad shot that's no good. Rebound, Shelby Wilson. Lauren Forbes tries to get away from Flores, but can't do it. Her pass will be intercepted here by Mason. Now Spears walking it up for Coffeyville. Now here's Burnett driving baseline, and she's going to draw a blocking foul on Shelby Wilson. So a lot of Grizzly fouls racking up here in the third quarter. Two new Coffeyville Golden Tornadoes checking into the game. Addison Peck replaces Kylie Spear, and number 10, Tegan Titus, replaces Shantae Porter. Flores inbounding the ball. Paint guarded here by Claire Carnahan. Now in the corner is Flores. Carnahan almost had her in a trap there in the corner, but Flores wiggled out of it and got towards the top of the key. Now here's Peck, right block, working on Dean. She'll put up a hook shot, no good. Not a bad look there from Addison Peck. And we're going to have a tie-up, and Perez and Titus are going to hit the deck, and we're going to get a foul on Titus, as Perez, being scrappy as she always is, finding a way to draw a foul on Titus. Grizzlies' fast-paced offense shows once again as Lauren Forbes is already down here on the other end with the basketball. Now in the corner is Shelby Wilson. Now left elbow on Dean. Right wing, Jasmine Perez. 4-3, long, no good. But the offensive rebound is tracked down here by Shelby Wilson. Perez finds a lane, floats it up, no good. Rebound on Dean. Now Lauren Forbes will set up another play at the top of the key for Labette County. She'll signal for Wilson to go get it in the corner, and she will. She'll throw it right back to Forbes. Jump stops inside the three-point line, swinging it around the perimeter now. Here's Dean inside the paint to the corner. Claire Carnahan almost shot it, but didn't do it. Lauren Forbes catches it, drives, and is fouled by Tegan Titus, who picked up a quick 2 fouls here in the last 30 seconds. Checking into the game for Labette County is Ashante Smith, and sitting down is Claire Carnahan. 2 new Tornadoes coming in. It is Kylie Spear, who did not get much of a break there, and I believe a new face. No, Michaela Strickland. It looked like a different girl, but it's Michaela Strickland who played a little bit here in the first half. Here's a 2-point floater, good by Ashante Smith. Nice soft shot there by Ashante Smith.
I wish I had a stat, Jack, for Ashante coming off the bench and scoring in the first play in, because I think that's the second time she's done it tonight.
Her first 2 points on the night came off of that. I think you're right.
And this would be her second too, so every time she has come in the game, she has scored a basket on that drive.
You're exactly right, and had a good game last night against Parsons. Here's a turnover, Coffeyville. It'll be Grizzly basketball eyeing down a 30-point lead, as it is now 29, and they have the basketball. Here's Anna Dean, top of the key, offset to the right. Now Carson Stewart, foot on the line, long 2, no good. Offensive rebound. Anna Dean puts it back up and in for 2. Grizzly lead is now 31, and they're still picking them up full court. Here's Kylie Spear dribbling in to Forbes and Dean, and she'll find a way to kick it back out now. Right side is Burnett. Burnett trapped now by Smith and Stewart. She'll be forced to throw it away. Here comes Lauren Forbes. It's Forbes, Dean, and Strickland, and we're going to have a blocking foul here on Strickland as Lauren Forbes attacked the rim and was able to draw the blocking foul here on Strickland.
You're seeing those fouls start to level back out too. We've got 2 or 3 recently from the Golden Tornadoes there.
And this game has been so fast-paced. You wonder if some of these fouls are created by fatigue and a lack of not being able to move your feet as well, so you're forced to get your hands involved and get a couple fouls, as Lauren's first free throw is long off the mark.
Had some substitutions there. I think we saw Meekum come in for the Golden Tornadoes, as well as Peck.
Thank you, Dakota. You're doing my job for me here as Lauren Forbes. No, that's great. Her second free throw's long, no good. Offensive rebound snagged down here by Meekum. Now Spears running the ship for Coffeyville on this possession. Now left corner is Strickland. Here's Meekum, one-on-one with Smith. She'll hand it up to Mason, who shoots a 2-point jumper, no good, lands out of bounds. They're going to say it was tipped here by Labette County, and it'll stay here with Coffeyville. Meekum will inbound the ball. Guarding the inbounder, here is Dean. She tries to get a foot on it, can't do it. And Flores gets positioning but can't finish on the layup. Lauren Forbes puts it on the deck too early, but in her favor, there was a foul here on Flores. Stewart's going to inbound it here. Coffeyville's going to drop back in their man-to-man defense here. Maybe not. They're still in their zone here. And here's Anna Dean here at the top of the key. Now right wing is Forbes. Nice entry feed to Ashante Smith, who turns, shoots, and scores. Man, I'm telling you, on top of Sorrell, Dean, and even Brandon inside, Smith is really contributing to our versatility inside the paint.
That was a great move, too. It wasn't like she was wide open. She made herself open there, and that's a great talent to have.
And we have a travel here on Coffeyville, so it will be Labette County basketball inbounding it underneath their own goal is Shelby Wilson. Here come 2 new Golden Tornadoes. It's Peck and Porter for Coffeyville. Coffeyville still organizing their inbounding defense. Wilson slaps the ball and finds Carson Stewart wide open in the corner. 4-3 long, no good. Offensive rebound snagged over the top of everybody is Shelby Wilson. Carson Stewart wide open for 3, but declines to throw it inside, and it's batted away by Peck out of bounds. Possession, Labette County. You wonder if Stewart would have shot that 3 if she made the last one. Sometimes that's how it goes.
We see Maddie throwing the ball in now. You wonder if it's the drawn-up play for her to shoot this 3-point.
And it looks like it is. Good call, Dakota. Stewart's not going to give it to her, though. She'll find a wide-open Wilson. Top of the key, nothing but net. Nice shot there by Shelby Wilson. You're right, though, Dakota. The play was designed for Maddie Brandon, but Stewart did a good job of finding somebody more open than that, and Wilson converted. As the buzzer sounds, Coffeyville couldn't get it across half court on this stubborn Grizzly press. At the end of 3, Labette County 58, Coffeyville 22. We'll take 60 seconds here on KLKC. You're listening to Labette County Lady Grizzly basketball.
Just like most of you, this year's been quite different at Wood Doolahary Insurance.
We learned to Zoom.
Daniel, what are you wearing?
Khakis. And we social distance.
But the one thing that didn't change, our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
(58-22) the score, beginning of the fourth quarter here. It'll be Lady Grizzly basketball. Nice one-handed pass inside to Sorrell from Wilson as Sorrell's fouled on the layup attempt. Beautiful feed inside there, Dakota, from Shelby Wilson. She caught it with one hand and flung it inside, kind of Patrick Mahomes did inside. As much as I hate to say that, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, it was a great pass, no doubt.
LC Sorrell's first free throw is up and good. The Grizzlies nearing 60 points on the night, still with 7 minutes to go, and we do have a running clock here. Elsie's first free throw is up, her second free throw rather is up and good as well. 60-22 now.
Elsie's proven to be a great free throw shooter. I wish I had her season-long percentage, but she's 100% on the night, 2 for 2.
I think last year I did a little bit of research, and I believe it was her that was leading the team in free throws. Here's a long three rattled in and out by Peck. Peck is one of those that you can tell knows how to score both inside and out, but just hasn't been able to convert quite as well as she would like here tonight. Here is Pegues now, newly checked in with the ball. Her pass is batted away here by Flores, and Pegues is forced to foul her. So nice defense there by Flores getting in the passing lane. So it'll be Coffeyville basketball here. Flores inbounding it on this side of half court. Here's Spear running the point for Coffeyville, coming off of the screen. Now in the corner, here's Peck, squares up, shoots. She's a senior long, no good. Here's Pegues now with the ball off of the feed and rebound from Wilson. And Pegues almost traveled, and she did. You could hear that foot hit the ground, and that's how the ref knew she traveled. And checking into the game now is Carnahan and Smith, and sitting down is Sorrell and Dean. Man, this Grizzly team is just relentless. You think, okay, good, their starters are sitting down. No. The starters are sitting down, but more really good basketball players are checking in.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Relentless is the best word to describe it because there's no stopping them. I mean, they just keep going. Every person that comes in makes a difference.
Here's a really nice drive and one by Kylie Flores, who has started to play a little bit more loose here. Got a steal, created a travel, and now she's at the line trying to convert on a three-point play here off of a nice banked-in floater. Flores' and one free throw is long, no good. And here comes Jasmine Perez now with the ball. Moving the offense awful quick here for Labette County as they are up 31 points here with just under 5 minutes to go on top of a running clock. Here's Claire Carnahan in the corner. She's trapped, and here is Flores on a steal. And a steal here by Smith on Flores' pass. And here comes a floater by Smith, no good, and she's going to get a charge called on her. And Kylie Spears on the deck, as well as Shantae Porter. Spears kind of holding her gut. I wonder if she's got the wind knocked out of her.
It looked like Smith's knee may have come up and kind of hit her in the chest, so that may be what it is.
and Porter is clenching her face, so maybe she got poked in the eye or something. I hope that she's okay. Dakota, would you like to thank some of our sponsors here for tonight's game?
Yeah, tonight's broadcast powered by Labette Health and Bartlett Co-op. Other sponsors include Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Labette Health, Labette Bank, Woodworth Community Services, Herman Lumber, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Bartlett Co-op, Commercial Bank, Labette County Mental Health Services, Nodine Legal, Tank Connection, Unified School District, 506 Wood Dewey Insurance and Real Estate, Community National Bank, Corner Store of Altamont, Thomas Implement, and Farm Bureau Agent Kendall Hall.
Perfect. Thank you, Dakota. As Kylie Spear is still on the ground, we really hope she's okay. She's being tended to here by coaches and athletic trainers. So we're going to take a 30-second break here on KLKC and hope that Kylie Spears is okay.
If you want to help others, then join Labette Community College Dental Assistant Program to place yourself in a field with rewarding income potential, job growth, mobility, and a career that's ever-changing. Start today for an engaging career, which may serve as a starting point to become a hygienist or dentist. Earn a certificate in as little as 9 months or an associate's degree in dental assisting in as little as 2 years. Earn your dental assistant degree for as little as $119 per credit hour. Call today to find out more about this exciting program being offered at the LCC Cherokee Center near Pittsburgh.
Yeah, thank you, Amanda. We're still kind of waiting to... She's still on the ground here. Labette County's athletic trainer, Chris Brown, is tending to her, as well as Coffeyville's coach, and I believe another athletic trainer over there. The gym is dead silent right now. And we kind of... our video streamer, Noah Meyer, told me what happened with Shantae Porter. She wears glasses, and her glasses got hit. And so that would definitely not feel kind on the face. So we hope that Shantae's okay. It looks like she is over there being tended to a little bit on the sideline. But Spear still down. Again, if you're not watching, you're just listening, you do have the option to do that over on our live stream on YouTube. Just punch in Labette County Grizzlies and it should pop up that we are live. Our video stream sponsors tonight include Labette Health, Bowen Pharmacy, Labette Community College, and Wood Dewey Insurance. And Spear comes to her feet for the first time in minutes, and she's walking on her own power. Nice work there by the coaches and Chris Brown. What a beast. Chris Brown, good guy, good friend of mine, as Spear high-fives her coach, so that's a great sign. I doubt we see her for the rest of the game. I mean, it's 60-29. I mean, the way she's played, I wouldn't be surprised if she wants to come back in, but if I was the coach, I don't know. Just seems risky. She was on the ground for a while.
It's always scary to see a player hit the ground and stay down that long, regardless of what jersey they're wearing. You're going to feel bad for them, hoping they're okay. That's just how the sportsmanship of the game works. You never want to see that.
No, you don't. Here's Tornado basketball. Here's Meekum. She has it stolen away here by Perez, who kind of loses control, but they're going to call a foul here on Titus, I believe, as Perez hits the deck, and in flies Mackenzie Meekum from the side and just kind of dives over Perez at the end of that play. Perez will have, I believe it should be a 1-and-1. Yes, it is. Here at the free throw line, we have 3 new Tornadoes checking in. It'll be Peck, it'll be Burnett, and one more, number 24, and we have not seen her tonight, Anna Elliott. Jasmine's first free throw is up and good. She toilet bowls it in, hits every part of the rim and drops. So Perez will get one more shot from the charity stripe. Grizzly leads 61-29, 3.5 minutes to go, running clock here in Coffeyville. Jasmine's second free throw is good. Grizzlies are going to drop back, understandably, into what looks to be a 2-3 zone that they have ran a lot of the night. And they switch here now into a man-to-man defense. Here's Burnett with the ball, guarded here by Dewey at the top of the key. Now they're going to do a dribble drive handoff. Here's Titus. Now on the right side is Flores. Flores working on Smith. She'll drive baseline. Nice movement of her feet here by Smith. Smith almost creates the jump ball, but they're not going to call it. And Flores is going to travel. Nice defense there by Ashante Smith. Really nice defense by
she was fighting for that ball every second of that play.
And here's Dewey running the point for Labette County here as the game slowly winds down. And here's Dewey, and it'll be number 24, Anna Elliott, just screaming ball, 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 trying to get in the Grizzlies' heads a little bit. Here's Pegues in front of her own bench, doubled here by Flores and Elliott. Now here's Pegues, open for three, declines not to take it. Perez in the corner, working on Titus. Now Carnahan at the bottom of the logo, hits Dewey on the right wing. Perez cutting to the corner, she'll get it. Just inside the arc, nothing inside. They're looking inside. They're not looking to shoot a three here. Here's Abby Pegues now left wing. Here's kind of that clock burning that we talked about earlier.
One person working down low and the ball being worked around the outside. They're burning clock fast here.
Yes, they are. Here is Claire Carnahan now. Abby Pegues, who will square up and shoot a long two, short, no good. Nice save here by Jasmine Perez. Great effort there by Perez. Long pass here, tracked down and corralled by Pegues. Now back to the left corner is Perez. Now top of the key, Carnahan Smith working hard inside to get open. Perez still can't find her from the corner. Pegues penetrates in between two Tornadoes. Here comes Perez baseline, and she's fouled on a block. So the Grizzlies have had the ball for about a minute and a half or more.
They were able to burn a lot of time off on that drive.
Yeah, and it wasn't like sorry, I just got a text from my old radio partner Will Owens as he's taking a little break tonight as he deserves it. It'll be Jasmine Perez. First free throw is good. But what was I saying? Oh, it's not like Coffeyville's not playing defense. They're still playing D, and we're still finding a way to burn time.
No, and we've just seen Kylie Spear come back into the game, so it's good to see she's feeling
she's
good enough to come back and play.
That's impressive. That's very impressive. The clock still running here. 52 seconds to go in the ball game. 63-29. Perez's free throw is long, no good. But it is offensive rebounded here by Claire Carnahan, and Pegues will decline not to shoot the long two on the left side. Now here's Audrey Dewey, left wing. Now here's Claire Carnahan, top of the key. Now Audrey Dewey has it poked away here. Here comes Spear. Spear just inside the three-point line, jump stops, puts up a jumper, short, no good. And Perez is getting ready to cross half court, but nice defense here by Spear, making it tough on her. 16 seconds to go in the ball game. Claire Carnahan now with it. Grizzlies just going to run out the clock here, but the Tornadoes not backing down. They're still getting up in the Grizzlies cylinder here as Dewey receives it from Perez on the right side. Now we just skip it across court. Pegues is going to shoot a three, though. Short, no good, as time does run out here in the ball game. Your final score, Labette County Lady Grizzlies 63 and the Lady Golden Tornadoes 24. We have a 15-minute gap in between ball games, so we're going to take a 4-minute timeout and come back and hit you with the post-game show brought to you by Bowen Pharmacy, as well as some stats from our girls' game.